Do you know what is the most fun thing about being a Messi and Argentina fanboy is nowadays? Seeing all of those experts, pundits, ex-players, haters, and all of those fan bases slowly shut down and hide in their caves day in and day out as every match day progresses. Slowly understanding the aura of the main man, the aura of the god of football himself. And as I slowly see them, just before every match, we see all of these pundits, all of those experts, so-called. I mean, they are experts. They are experts. I'm not questioning their credibility. But as soon as every match comes in, as soon as Argentina comes in, as soon as Messi walks in, every time there is the same question: will he able to beat them? Will he able to perform today? Will he able to be play against such players, such and such players, such and such condition, this and that? They have been asking the same question for 20 fucking years. And guess what the answer has been all the time? It's him. It's him we are talking about. He is him. He is inevitable. No matter what you throw at him, no matter who you throw at him, your GOAT, your next generation GOAT, your supporting cast of your next generation GOAT, whatever, whoever, he will stand tall and face them all. And at the end of that battle, he will be the only one standing. That's what a GOAT does. That's what the emperor, the conqueror does. He has conquered everything. There's nothing left to conquer. Yet, he still thrives. Before this match started, I was personally in a belief of state that yes, England is a hard opponent. England has a very strong team, and this is going to be almost 50-50 match where any team might take out the other team, and the margin of error would be the slightest, and any team may edge out over the other team for that slightest margin. And I was making myself ready for the mindset that yes, I believe in my team, I have full faith in my captain, but even if something happens that doesn't favor my team, doesn't favor my captain, I will be ready to honor him, to honor the game that he has played, honor the sport that he has been playing for so long, and the joy that he has been giving me all of these years. But as time passed by and all of these interviews, all of this narration, all quote from all of these ex-players, pundits, journalists kept coming in, the inner demon in me kept rising and fueling and engulfing me, and slowly my own mind started to tell me that you cannot lose this game against them, against these cocky bitches. You cannot lose it. You cannot lose against them. We all know who England are. The imperialist, the so-called conqueror of the world, divide and rule. What they have done to all of us, the epitome of imperialism. This guy, this country has given so much pain to so many countries, involving Argentina as well. What the history that they have shared. After that, the history of battle and war. After that, even the history of the football match, the hand of God, the legendary, immortal match, the hand of God moment as well. So coming to this match, there was a lot of history behind it. And even if I keep the history aside, what the English media, what the journalists, what the pundits have been narrating, what the narration they have been following, what the story they have been telling since the fixture was final that England is going to face Argentina. Since that day, the narration that they have been flowing around in media against Argentina, against Messi, the way they have been downplaying Argentina, the way they have been demeaning Argentina and Messi himself, required a hardcore punch, a hardcore answer to their face. And that is exactly what Argentina and Lionel Messi and his troop gave to them. You don't come against Argentina, you don't score against them and think, I'll just defend that score. I'll just defend that lead till the end of my last breath. No, 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 no. That's not how matches against Argentina is done. You score against us. Yes, we are vulnerable at the back. This year, we have not been the strongest of our version, strongest of defensive version that we have seen in previous years. In Copa America 2021, we were capable of defending 1-goal lead against a fully fit Neymar and a thriving Brazil back then. In the final, we defended 1-goal lead against that Brazil. And there are many instances where we managed to somehow secure that 1-goal lead and still went through. This year around, we have been leaking. We have been leaking goals, mostly through the left-hand side or right-hand side. The flanks have been not as solid as we would have liked them to be, but still, apart from all those flaws, and yes, there are flaws and this and that, you are no saint either. You have had your own flaws, your own set of flaws, your own set of controversial moments throughout the whole tournament. We haven't forget what you did against Norway and how the decision favored towards you. The cable moment, the cable ball, the first goal. We all remember that. But acting like an all-saint, almighty, superior team against Argentina, this act never really goes well against Argentina, man. These people don't give a damn about who you are, what you are, where you come from. They are here to defend a championship. They are here to defend a trophy. They are here to defend their throne. They are here to defend the conqueror. They are here to celebrate their conqueror and to celebrate the last conquest. Celebrate his last conquest. So they don't give a damn who you are, where you come from, what is your status. They are never going to give a damn about you. And that's what they did. You thought you are going to score a goal and then sit back, park the bus, see how we knock. We don't knock. See, the thing is, people expect other teams, how they knock, keep knocking till the door opens. Argentina will knock the door like that as well. People expect that Argentina will be knocking the door like that as well. But here is the thing, here is the difference between Argentina and all other teams. We don't knock the door, we break the door. The door doesn't exist for us. No matter how hard, how solid, what metal you use to build that door, what locks you use, we are going to break the door. And we are going to break the door led by him. This match was not decided from the gameplay, was not decided from the players' matches. It was mainly decided from a tactical point of view, and moreover than that, it was decided through all the narrative that was going through before the match, before everything even started. They were talking the talk, they were loud, their voices were so loud that they forgot that they have to perform as well. The people who talk too much, the people who brag too much are the same people who lack in performances. And that's what we saw today in England. And a big part of it has to be blamed on Thomas Tuchel as well. In the first half, we clearly saw the teams were going at each other. Argentina are a physical team, everyone knows that. Every South American team play physically. Argentina played physically as well. But there are difference between tactical foul and deliberate injury-driven foul. Fouls that can cause serious injury to the player. And England, with the braggy, cocky attitude that they came in, they were doing the same thing. The Elliot Anderson foul against Messi. Any other day, any other player from Argentina, if a player of Argentina had done that, it would have been such a big controversy, such a big talking point that everyone would have forgotten about the whole football match at all. Everyone would have forgotten about the football match. Totally. But luckily he was in an England shirt. He was not in an Argentina shirt. He was playing for England. He was tackling on Messi. So if the tackle is on Messi, even if it's a red card, who gives a damn? Right? England kept doing that. England tried provoking all the Argentina players. And here is the thing. You can provoke every player, every guy you want. But here is where England faltered. First of all, Jude Bellingham, you are a player who has still a lot to achieve. You are young. You're still a youngster. You have a long career to go. Yes, you have already done good for your club career. You have 2 Champions League and you are doing well there. You have a good reporter, you have a good uh, popularity, you're famous. But here's the thing, just because you're famous, you're well known amongst your peer, people give credibility to you, they look up to you, that doesn't mean you go and finger the lion. You have an attitude in you. I see that. Having an attitude is not a problem, but being cocky and being cocky to the wrong person, this is where England lost the game. They were trying to be cocky, they were trying to agitate all the Argentina players, they are using aggression, they are trying to frustrate them, get in their mind, but they got in the mind of the wrong man and used the wrong player to get in the mind of the wrong man. Jude Bellingham doesn't know how to, get in the mind. He was trying way too much. He was trying to use his body, get on top of every Argentina player that he was going against. And the cocky, bratty nature that this guy has took over him. At one point, it wasn't performance that was talking. It was only his attitude, his arrogance that was talking. And the main man doesn't give a damn about the arrogance. He replied in the pitch with two beautiful assists. The first one was Enzo Fernandez, all him. What a beautiful goal. And Enzo Fernandez, keep talking. Keep making the shout. Keep making the noise. He's listening. We are listening. What a beauty. And then the second goal. The right-footed assist. The pinpoint assist. The pinpoint cross. And then there it was. Jude Bellingham, you provoked the man, you provoked the lion. The lion ate and left no crumbs. It was all on you, man. Trying to provoke the wrong man will always hunt you back. And from there on, from today on, try to be a little more humble. Try to respect the legends that you are going against. You are a great player. No one's denying that. You are a good player. You have good credibility. You have good reporter. You have good CV of yours. But what makes a good player, a great player, is how he treats his opponents. It's how he treats the legends. You can go a long way, but the arrogance, the ego that you are holding into yourself will pull you down only. No one else in the world can pull you down apart from your own ego and your own arrogance. Learn from the legends. Learn from Leo Messi. He has been playing for so long, so many years. Never has he ever taken credit for all of the things that he has done on himself only. Never has he ever provoked any other player like the way you have done. Yes, there are moments where he has also shown a little cockiness, a little arrogance, but not by disrespecting them, not by crashing out after the final whistle, the way you did, the way you hit Barca, at the end of the match. That's not professionalism, that's not sportsmanship, that is not how you grow. Everyone lashes out in the field, yes, but do not lose your calm, do not lose your mind, do not disrespect other players, especially your opponents. I have already seen people convert from Ronaldoism to Messiism. I have already seen a lot of people accept it that yes, my favorite player may be Ronaldo, but the greatest player of all time is Lionel Messi. And if you still believe in all the make-believe narrations, all the false delusion that you have made to cope with all of these things, to cope with the failure of your own team, to cope with the failure of your idol, the kind of delusional narrative that you have built and believe in them just so you could demean the achievement of an actual GOAT, just so you can downgrade him, downplay him, just so you can feel good about yourself, just so you can feel good about the fact that your own failure doesn't hurt you that much, then you need help. You definitely need help. If you still don't believe in the footballing god, you still don't believe in the beauty of football, the GOAT that graced this game and made it even more beautiful, and only thing you can see is negativity, false narration, delusional narratives, then you need help. And for the final, Funny thing is, now we will see the battle between the next generation of Barca, Yamal, Pedri, Dani Olmo, Kubasi, Joao Garcia, the next generation of Barca versus Barca himself, the guy who scored the most goals for that club, 672 to be exact. The guy who brought 4 Champions League to the club. The guy who brought 6 Ballon d'Ors to the club. So many league titles, domestic league titles, so many records, playmaker awards, man of the match awards, so many things. Barcelona himself. Barca's next generation versus Barcelona himself. This battle is going to be legendary. And I know this generation, I root for this generation. I love their gameplay, but they are still young. They have a lot to go. This man here is in his final World Cup. And the way he has performed is seen never before. Taking this team and pulling it through to 3 finals in 4 consecutive World Cups. That is an achievement at its own. And everyone thought 2022 would be his final World Cup. He has reached his peak, the way he has performed, the way he has carried that Argentina. Look at this guy. With age, he has aged even better. He has become the finest of wine. 8 goals, 4 assists, 26 dribbles, 21 chances created. Man of the match in 5 matches out of 6 or 7 matches. Carrying this team, encouraging them, pushing them, taking them through all of this. And this team as well, that are ready to die for their emperor, for their general, for their captain. I'm just so happy I could witness all of this from my own eyes. I don't have to listen to it. I don't have to listen to this story like I used to do about Maradona and Pele, but I witnessed this. I witnessed his failure. I witnessed his heartache. I witnessed his breakdown moments. And then after all of those failures, as he burnt down and was in his lowest phase, he rised again like the phoenix and rose so high, flew so high that he is beyond anyone's reach right now. He's beyond that. Let's see what the final holds for us. It is going to be a legendary battle. 2022 he faced Mbappe in his prime. Mbappe is still in his prime, but 2022 Mbappe was something else. In 2026 he is facing Lamine Yamal. 2014 he faced Mario Götze, Klose, Ozil. Generations changed, but that one guy remains still. Primes of player changed, generational talents changed, but that one guy remains. That one guy remains the only constant in every equation. That was my opinion about the match. Comment down below your opinion about it as well. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Boots and Balls.